Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Libra. Oops, boy, that come out quick, Libra. I see happy home, happy life, emotional fulfillment. Now, this is often someone who's just feeling completely fulfilled. Yeah, so I do feel someone here, definitely there's a lot of hope here. The star, it is what it is. Someone's just being real. So a little Aquarius energy. Maybe dealing with an Aquarius. So someone feeling hopeful, but it's also an energy of someone that's about seeing the reality of a situation. Things being real. Yeah, we have someone here is focused on their money, assessing a situation. So someone choosing their battle. So someone here's been focused on money. They've been kind of taking their time. But this is somebody here, I feel, the star is hope, it's faith, whether it's about feelings being mutual. So it could be two people, just these mutual feelings. So I just want to look at the star. Because the star is also, it is what it is. See, it is what it is. Something here maybe wasn't meant to be, but I actually feel it is. Something that's meant to be. So this is interesting. We got a person thinking. Somebody here feels it's meant to be. Happiness. Wow, tell me about the star. Someone here definitely taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective. So there's different perspectives, but it is about, it is what it is. Someone who felt something is meant to be is now seeing it from a different perspective. It is meant to be. Interesting, yeah. So someone going within. So this is a person kind of going within. Into me, I see. This is somebody who wants this. Oh, yeah. They're definitely focused on money, work, but it's also about assessing the situation and seeing things from a different perspective. This is someone going to take action here. You know, they see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. So, but it's opportunity. Yeah, someone's likely been checking someone out, but it's an energy of someone I feel at some point, like I say, they felt like it wasn't meant to be, and now they feel like it is. And it is what it is. Yeah, so someone all up in their feels, they've kept it all within. So someone definitely very internal, they've gone within, so they want this. It's just, it's meant to be. Nice, yeah. They want to reach out, see, being very generous. This could be someone very generous with their feelings, very loving, but it's about reaching out. They're going to reach out here, hoping the other person feels the same. Yeah, they want to get together. Do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Go down this path. So this is a beautiful, beautiful energy. I like how this person has kind of just kept it all to themselves. See, they're just keeping it all to themselves. They're looking at it from different perspectives where they felt, I don't know if this is someone who felt someone was out of their league or they're not good enough. It's just not meant to be. But they're looking at it from a different perspective. Now they see opportunity. Yeah. Here, and I wouldn't be surprised someone has choices, but this is just opportunity. Someone who knows a good thing when they see it. They're choosing their battles. They've thought this through, and they're about to take decisive action. They're coming in. This is someone taking decisive action. Yeah, there's that little aha. After the introspection. Of course it's meant to be. You know, what have you got to lose kind of energy too. This is, I feel, this person. So, yeah, it's all about interest, investing. There's interest, but it's about investing in this. Emotionally, I feel they already are. But it's whether the other person is. I think the feelings are probably, whether they're mutual, but they're going to reach out. Do you want to get together? Do you want to do something? Yeah. Let's have a look at, whoops, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so someone romanticizing too. Fantasizing, romanticizing. Reaching out, whether the other person feels the same. I feel they're not 100% sure, but like I say, there's some sort of interest in investing. Someone often gives somebody a gift. See, they do something nice. Something. This person can be quite sentimental, and they definitely have a romantic kind of energy, but I say they're going to do something nice to show someone they like them. They're just going to keep it kind of simple at first to see. Yeah. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. This is often compatibility, cooperating, compromising. See, it's about coming together, teaming up, doing things together. See, spending time together. You know, it's like good company and companionship. So, and if you have a choice, if you are that feminine energy here, Libra, and you're making a choice, because there could be options here. The King of Cups and the King of Pentacles could be two different people, but often it's just somebody's energies where they're, see, it's about interest, investing, someone finding out some kind of truth, the other person's interested. So something worth checking out, put it that way. And that's what I feel. It's kind of worth checking out here. Yeah, let's have a look at the Six of Cups energy. Yeah, so with the little Virgo energy, but it's just an energy of someone's soul searching. See, they're looking for clues. See, looking for clues. Someone already knows the answers they're seeking. They already know that there's someone, this person's interested. So it could even be either one of you in that energy, but like I say, it's all about soul searching and going down this path. Someone's looking for clues, shining a light. It has to do with why. Why? Or yes, somebody's interested. Like, yeah, interesting. The Hermit. Yeah, we have someone here. I do see someone making a move. See, it's about gaining momentum, but I do see we have a person here who has maybe multiple opportunities. So it has to do with someone who knows they need to hurry up. Yeah, someone who's kind. See, they already know. This is someone who's already emotionally invested. They're interested. So the feelings are mutual. Wow. This is someone kind of looking at it. I mean, it could be the Queen of Cups often is someone who does something nice. Maybe help someone with their children, or they do something nice. They're generous. They shared something. So this person's looking for clues. They're looking at this, and now they see this person's they already knew the answer. Somebody who's already emotionally invested. They're interested. But it could be either one of you with this energy. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, see, a single person, the Star. It could be somebody popular in their social circle, somebody maybe well known. But it's all about the mutual energies. Someone here definitely felt like someone was maybe out of their league, or it's just two people who just weren't right. But this is an energy of a person, I feel, who kind of holds somebody in very high regard, held in very high regard. Yeah. But it's all about being in alignment. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so this is somebody maybe at a distance, but it's things calming down, someone taking lessons learned, applying it to the situation. So it's about somebody may have been trying to avoid somebody in some way, that avoidant, trying to avoid a disaster, but it looks like someone's waiting for things to calm down. I do see busy, someone very busy, so it could have to do with work. See, someone very busy. So it's not really avoiding. It's just, to me, it looks like things calming down. But if you have someone who's been avoiding you, this is where I feel some of you will be making a choice. But I feel things calming down. Someone's been super busy here. But there's interest, see, emotionally invested. Two people. Yeah, you both know. There's a lot of desire, a spark, attraction, a passionate new beginning. I do see, oh my goodness, someone with a strong financial foundation, a home. This is someone who would love fantasizing or romanticizing about getting someone alone. We have someone planning something romantic. Now, it could be a little trip, travel, going somewhere. Often this is traveling. I mean, it could be someone visiting someone too. Reminiscing, visiting. Travel, a home, but it's also an energy of going someplace, often a bed and breakfast, something romantic. Someone's planning something. Interesting. Yeah, it's about two people coming together, crossroads. See, it's all about coming together. See, and if there is a choice, if some of you have a choice, one of these likely isn't like the other. And the reason being is because one of them is emotionally interested. One of them is willing to provide. See, it's all about sharing, caring. Two people reciprocating. Someone here is very generous. And I do see it. I do think this is one person for most of you, just their energy. Because you can see that we have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So it's just somebody choosing their battles, focusing on work. They've been very busy, but it's being able to provide a home, maybe a comfortable home. This is someone who likes, I mean, the King of Pentacles is a person who likes definitely a bit of a homebody. They like a comfortable home. They have material things. And they also like good food. They like to take their time. Yeah. See, it's all about enjoying. Sometimes it's the little things, you know, because you can see the little things in life is often the Six of Cups, enjoying the little things, keeping things simple. See, a little gift, something sentimental, someone showing someone they like them. So it's about to be reciprocated. So this is someone planning something. I feel romantic, but it's also about getting someone alone. Just so you know, see, it's getting someone alone. And if you have someone here who's been keeping you in the energy of where they're not talking, breadcrumbing, you may have another opportunity, some of you. But it's about making that life path choice decision. Yeah, we have some strong Taurus energy, which is morals, values, lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves. It's an energy of faith. It's an energy of some sort of commitment here. And I see an agreement. I mean, it could be an agreement here with someone traveling, moving, relocating. But to me, it looks like some kind of a commitment to each other here. Wow. Definitely someone's waiting for things to calm down. That's what I feel. Choosing their battles, thinking things through, dealing with something. See, it's all about the assessment. It's about being able to prepare and plan ahead for whatever's coming. Someone's feeling prepared, but it has to do with the trip, travel, visiting someone, going someplace. Like I say, when I see that, I often see bed and breakfast, and I see somebody planning something romantic. Yeah, it's also an energy of a lot of focus on work, building, putting in effort. This is someone who wants to build. But you can see the Queen of Cups. This is someone who's been there, done that. This is someone who wants someone to put in effort. They're not going to be the one to do all the work. Because this is a pretty interesting, because that's often the Queen of Cups is someone who cooks and cleans and does all this stuff. They see this about this person, that it's all about, where did it go? See, it's all about sharing, and I can see sharing, caring. Yeah, I feel an agreement here, like going to one person's house, back to the other. One person cooks, the other one cleans up, like. Because I see a Queen of Cups, somebody here, and that's probably yourself, Libra, unless you're the masculine energy. This person has some Aquarius in their chart, possibly Gemini or Libra, but it has to do with habits and lifestyles. Some kind of an agreement about traveling, visiting, if it's, you know, your house, my house. But it is about cooking, cleaning. It is about someone who's been there, done that, as far as doing all the work, the housework, the home. So if there's a person who's looking at somebody like they're going to make a comfortable home and they're going to cook and clean for them while they focus on their success, I don't see that happening with this energy. But it's about two people doing it together. That's what it's all about. See, the King of Cups often likes to cook and clean. They like a comfortable home, a clean home. So if there are choices, I feel, and you have choices, and this is two different people, this is a life path decision. So definitely it's a choose wisely situation. But it's somebody putting an effort, wanting to build. See, they've gone within. They want to build. They want this to work. So somebody here wants to be able to work too. But it all depends. I mean, the King of Pentacles is someone who will provide. But will they be generous? Will they give you what you need? You see, that's what it's all about. If you have somebody who's kind of cheap and they don't want to provide anything, The King of Cups is someone often generous, maybe more generous with their feelings than their money. But I say it looks like for some of you there could be a choice coming in here. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody should I or shouldn't I, or comparing one to the other. I think it's just someone procrastinating here, trying to decide. And it could be between two, but it's definitely an energy of someone who knows a good thing when they see it and they know they need to hurry up. I do think this is someone who's really holds somebody in high regard, but it does look like it's someone who kind of felt someone was out of their league at some point. Now they have a different perspective, or they're seeing someone from a different perspective. But this is definitely should I or shouldn't I, comparing one to the other. So it's somebody who's kind of back and forth a little bit in their head. But I do see this back and forth going to one person's house then the other. Often that's how things start, where people do this, right? And eventually it gets to be too much work. You know what it's like. See, traveling light, keeping it simple. This is about traveling and traveling light. Someone taking only what they need, but then it's not so comfortable. So that's an interesting, someone longing for their own home. I see that. So it's about some sort of an agreement. Yeah, this could go somewhere, but like I say, I feel that's where it stands. Or if you're comparing one to the other. Yeah, someone taming the beast too. See, taming the beast, just being calm. This is often an energy where the masculine, you know, there, dear. Yeah. If you got somebody who wants you to do all the housework, the cooking, the cleaning, like I say, they best be able to provide, you know, because it is all about that providing. But I feel this is something, the feminine is very confident, very strong, will be teaching someone how they want to be treated for sure. Yeah. I see kindness, compassion. There's the cup, fresh new start, opportunity. I see someone being more emotionally open too. See, it's about a fresh new start, or just, like I say, an invitation or opportunity. The cup runneth over. This is someone offering someone the cup. They're, you know, telling them how they feel, because it's win or lose. What have they got to lose? They're going for it. Yeah, there. As soon as I said it, out it came. So if you have a choice between two, definitely take a look at what you got to lose. It all depends on the person. I still feel, though, this is just somebody who's going through these emotions. It's about being generous, being able to provide, looking at what each other provide. But yeah, if you are commuting or you're back and forth traveling light, you start longing for home. But it's about feels like home, right? I don't know, maybe someone's more comfortable at your home than their home, but I definitely see romantic energy. Some of you, it's just somebody planning, going somewhere, maybe a bed and breakfast, or just coming to see somebody to connect here. So pretty interesting. But yeah, it's hard to say where this goes, but it has to do with that little moment of enlightenment and truth. Shine a light. See, going within, gaining clarity. It's all about being happy, two people being able to make each other happy. So like I say, with the feminine energy, someone who's doing all the cooking, the cleaning, the work, will this person provide? Yeah, that is the question right there. Take care. Bye for now.